We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, we reach the unofficial midway point of the season with a good Monday night battle, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Tennessee Titans. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Ready, break!
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Well, this defense for the Colts very strong in that victory a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
This a 2nd and 8. They'll bring a tight end in motion left.
65 cat.
Here's 2nd and 8. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go.
Three.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
Come on. Hey.
Back to Walker on first down. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. You look at this Colt defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
2nd down and 8.
Bronco 80. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. Go.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 37. A gain there of 21 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
60 Vikings. Bronco switch.
Straight ahead, Walker. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
18, Pioneer. 19, Lion. Trap 60, trap 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Titans! A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Play action. Now Richardson. And he's got Smith and Jigba. A big play there for Indy. 53 yards.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking the secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
18,
Now Richardson. That is caught inside the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Richardson now on 2nd down. Out to his left. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Anthony Richardson. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Colts respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the ball.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Sticking with Walker on second down. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Hurt. Hurt.
And going right back to Walker. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Ready up.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Richardson out of the shotgun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Colts. Jackson Smith and Jigba. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have taken the lead. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Come on.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
19.
Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Off play action. Richardson. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one goes for 30 yards. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Here's Richardson to throw.
Finding Knox there, complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Flushed out right. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Check.
They'll try to run this one in. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
And now third and goal coming up, the loss on second down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
So they're back at the 7 now for third and goal.
Ready.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Motion man is Schwartz. Richardson now on third and goal.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
The kick by Bass is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
Well, they already had the early lead. they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
What are we doing? Back to the flip back. You gotta step it up. Oh, man. Ready.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. But Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Wide open receiver complete. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Hurry.
He'll drop to throw.
That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Panther 11.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he comes back with one complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
On third down, here's Richardson. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
18, pioneer.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Khalil Mack. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
How to approach this. Third down and 16 yards to go. Now it's Richardson. On the slant, here's Smith and Jigba.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 37.
Richardson.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
Okay, ready? Ready, go!
Richardson looking to throw this.
Flush to his right. That's complete, right around the 8. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there.
His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead now up to 14.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
70. Trap 50, trap 60.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Let's go.
And they're going to speed things up here.
Check, Panther. Check.
At the 40-yard line.
Rig alert. Rig.
Trying the left side with Walker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That second down play nets a -4.
But these guys going to chop into that deficit. they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 18 Rattler, 18, come 19, come 19.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. There's Chris Olave. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Buffalo 18.
Back to throw now on first down. He completes this to Walker. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Second down and 4. Now to the ground. Here's Walker. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos. Go.
Now back to throw. And that is incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Mustang 19. Hey, Crack. Crack is 60.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Warriors 70. Check smash, check smash.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Titans on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They're going to look to throw. This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead.
Let's go now.
Chase the motion man right.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick six will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get, so really you're almost at the point of no options. Have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is Defenders know that as well. They know you've got to throw the football. Had the right defense called, able to make a nice play on the ball, and that's all she wrote.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
Come 19. Come 19. Stop below 18. 79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Finding Walker complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by Julian Blackman. And the Colts are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll get him down up past the 15. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Come on.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
They go play action with Richardson.
He's going to let this one go deep.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Now he's free to midfield.
And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Ready.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Warriors 70. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Go street. 60 Bobcats. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
He'll look to throw.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
18, Pioneer. Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And my goodness, another interception.
Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Colts will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Check that. Check that.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Here's Richardson to throw. That is caught. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Colts, the victory moves them to 7-1 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to New Orleans to take on the Saints. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they dipped to 2-5.